Hello there and a very warm welcome to the Cruise Show from us here at Vision Cruise. Richard with you for the next 15 minutes, and this time round we've got 3 amazing cruise holidays. We're going to be exploring the best of the Mediterranean with Holland America Line. We're going cruising with Royal Caribbean International to the South Pacific, and we also have a cruise and stay holiday where we're going to end up with a stay in Singapore, and that one is with P&O Cruises. But if you want to get in touch with us, it is very simple. You can always give us a call toll free 1300 13 17 13. That's a toll free number 1300 13 17 13. Now if you want to email us, that's studio@visioncruise.com.au. You can see it there, and if you want to send us your pictures, that's a great way to get them sent in to us. If you want to follow us on social media or give us a like, give us a follow, just look for us on Facebook. We're also on Twitter, and as well we are on Instagram as well, so why not start sharing your posts with us, and we can see about your next cruise adventure, and you can find all the latest offers on there. And your first destination for when looking for your next cruise holiday is the website, which is visioncruise.com.au. You can see it on there, and that really will explore the world of cruising opportunities just for you. So let's waste no more time. Let's go underway with our very first holiday, and this time we're going to go and explore the South Pacific with Royal Caribbean International, and we're on board the Explorer of the Seas. Now this is a 7-night holiday that's heading away on the 10th of March. Now this is what life is like on board with Royal Caribbean International. I mean, this area here is the restaurant on board. You've also got some specialty restaurants like Sabor. You've got Johnny Rockets where you can pick up a really good burger, Izumi and things like that. Now the pictures you're seeing here are giving you a flavour of what life is like on board a Royal Caribbean International holiday. Facilities do vary depending on ship here, but do you know what? Royal Caribbean International, so much is going on around the ship that you can get involved with as well, and so much is included in the price of your holiday. Now if you want to head away with the children, the Adventure Ocean Kids Club, you can see them here, and they've got all these games here, these table games that you can play there, and the great thing about this is they're all included in the price of the holiday. There's the Flow Rider if you want to go surfing on top deck, and there's also great things like the water parks and the swimming pools as well. So this is the Explorer of the Seas around the South Pacific. It's a 7-night holiday on the 10th of March. We'll get you on board in Sydney. We're going to cruise out, and we're off to Noumea. Will be our very first port of call here. You go and see the stunning beaches here and the marine life. You can see them all going underwater there. Then we're going to cruise you on to our next and final port of call, which is Lifu. You've got the luscious tropical forest here that makes you want to explore all day long. And then after a couple of sea days, we're then going to be cruising you back into Sydney. So we've got 7 nights in total on the 10th of March, and we can get you on board from just $1,059 per person. When you book that inside room, we'll give you $300 per stateroom to spend on board. If you want to enjoy what a balcony has to offer, that's from just $1,459 per person. Or if you want to book a junior suite, that's from just $1,999 per person. And if you book a balcony or a suite, you will then get $400 per stateroom on board credit. Wow, think of what you could be spending that on board. Let's have a look at those all-important details once again to give you a reminder of those prices. We went through them very quickly there, but these are just a little bit longer so you can see them, and of course you've got the onboard credit amounts there as well. So your inside room there from $1,059 per person. We've got your balcony from $1,459 per person, and your suite for $1,999 per person. Now you can see there, if you book the inside, you'll get $300 per stateroom on board credit. If you book the balcony or the suite, we will give you then $400 per stateroom on board credit. Now you can use that towards your onboard bill, maybe some shopping on board. Could be the specialty restaurants, it could be things like excursions, it could be the spa on board. It's entirely up to you how you want to spend your onboard credit, but a little bit of holiday money so that you can enjoy your time, your 7 nights on board Explorer of the Seas. And of course, it's a nice little getaway this holiday, isn't it? Visiting 2 ports of call there. And if you've never been on a cruise holiday before, I mean, it's such a great introduction to cruising. Give us a call for more details. Toll free 1300 13 17 13. Now, for our next holiday, we are going to be taking away with P&O Cruises, and we're on board the Pacific Explorer. And this is an Asian Pacific Explorer itinerary that we've put together here at Vision Cruise. We're going to give you a 14-night cruise on board the Pacific Explorer from Sydney all the way over to Singapore, and then we'll give you a 2-night stay in Singapore as well. Now, what you're seeing here is giving you a flavour of what you can be experiencing on board with P&O Cruises, and the Pacific Explorer is a fantastic ship. When it comes to dining, there's 12 different dining options, all included in the price of your holiday. There's a choice of different bars and lounges like you're seeing here as well. There's also on top deck the water park we saw before, the zip lining, the rock climbing and water slides. All of that is available for you to enjoy when you're on board. So we're heading away on the 28th of January 2020 now for 17 nights. We'll get you on board in Sydney, we'll cruise out and we're off to Gladstone, will be our very first port of call. Now here you can go and explore the Great Barrier Reef. There is lots of things here as well. Get your excursions booked nice and early. We're then going to be cruising you on to our very next port of call, which is going to be Cairns. Now here, of course, once again, you can go and visit the Barrier Reef here as well. I mean, the pictures here show it really is stunning. Then we're off to our next port of call, and we're into East Timor now, greeted by the large statue on the hilltop, offering views over the bay. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Bali as our next port of call, where you can go hiking, you can go on a safari, go and see the marine park with the wildlife viewing area there. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Lombok is our next port of call. You've got the islands here with the coral reefs. Maybe you can go snorkeling for the day. And then we're going to be cruising you into Singapore. That's where we're going to be taking you off the Pacific Explorer, and then we've got a 2-night hotel stay lined up for you there on a room-only basis in Singapore. Such an amazing city for you to enjoy, and then after all that we're going to fly you back to Sydney. So it's a 17-night holiday heading away in January 2020, remember, with prices there starting from $1,999 per person. Let's have a look at those details once again. Now that price I gave you is based on an inside room, you can see it there, $1,999 per person. Now, I was just thinking here, if you want to upgrade to the Ocean View, that's from just $2,199 per person, or if you want to have a balcony, that is from just $2,649 per person. So with this one, we've included your 14 nights on board the beautiful Pacific Explorer, taking you from Sydney to those great ports of call into Singapore. We've then got your 2-night stay in Singapore when you're there, and then we're going to fly you back to Sydney. Now, if you want a different airport, all you have to do is give us a call, our cruise experts, on that number at the bottom of the screen. It's a toll-free number, 1300 13 17 13, and you'll get through to our dedicated cruise experts here, and we can get you booked on board. Or if you have any questions, indeed, by the way, do give the team a call and they can help you out. And if you wanted to extend your stay, maybe in Singapore a little bit longer, do let us know and we can quote you on that separately. Right, we've got a really exciting cruise for you now. We've got a 22-night holiday with Holland America Line on board the MS Koningsdam. This time around, we're going to be exploring the best of the Mediterranean. And wow, Holland America Line is all about 5-star cruising. Now, when you are on board here, there's the different dining options for you to enjoy. Remember, we're going to be enjoying 22 nights on board the Koningsdam here. And the great thing about this, if you always wanted to go and explore Europe and the Mediterranean, I mean, it could take you such a while to do so many different city breaks, but in this holiday we're seeing all of these great ports of call in the one holiday. I was just thinking as well, if you've got family or maybe friends that live over in Europe, such a great way to go and see them. Now, of an evening on board with Holland America Line, there's some amazing entertainment that you could be enjoying. There's the piano bar on board, there is the live music venues as well, where you can be enjoying things, all sorts of great entertainment. And of course, there's not just one entertainment venue, there's a plethora of different dining options here for you to explore when you are on board the MS Koningsdam. So we're heading away on the 19th of July for 22 nights. So we're going to start our holiday in Civitavecchia. That's where we're going to get on board. And here we are going to unpack just the once, and then we're going to start our Mediterranean holiday. Of course, this is where you could go to Rome. If you wanted to add on a couple of nights, do give us a call and we can quote you separately. We're then going to cruise you on to Cartagena. It will be our very first port of call here. Of course, you've got the Roman amphitheatre, which is well worth experiencing there. We're cruising on to Gibraltar is our next destination here. If you go to the top of the rock there, you can see the Mediterranean one side and the transatlantic the other. It really is great. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Malaga. It will be our very next port of call here on the Costa del Sol. You get to enjoy some great sunshine. We're cruising you on to Barcelona is our very next port of call here. Of course, so you've got lots of great stunning architecture for you to enjoy in Barcelona there. Then we're cruising you on to Marseille is our very next destination here. Very beautiful harbour here. They've got all the small fishing boats and the mega yachts that you can see there. We're cruising on to Livorno is our very next port of call. Very lovely image that, isn't it? Where you could take a trip there to go and experience the delights of maybe Florence or Pisa if you want to do that. Then we're on to Monte Carlo is our very next port of call, the home of the rich and famous. A lot of people you'll find there in the Mediterranean enjoy the stunning, beautiful, glorious weather. We're then going to cruise you into Civitavecchia once again. Now, this is where you could do a day trip to Rome for the day if you wanted to do that. Then we're going to be cruising you on to Dubrovnik is our very next port of call. Very beautiful image, that one, isn't it? It shows off what Dubrovnik has to offer, a walled city in Croatia. Then we're cruising on to Kotor as our very next port of call here, and it really is simply breathtaking, this part of the world. You've got the church on the rocks there, which is stunning. Then on to Split is our next port of call, known for its beaches here. You can relax on a beach for the day maybe as we enjoy this 22 nights holiday. We're on to our very next port of call now. It's known for its colourful mosaics and of course its central buildings here as well. Lots of pavement cafes to enjoy some great Mediterranean cuisine. Then we're on to Corcula is our next port of call. There's some beaches here and caves that you could be exploring. We're then cruising you on to Greece. We're on to Corfu. It never ends this. We've got lots of ports of call on this one. Maybe take a trip to Paleokastritsa, the secluded coves of the beautiful coastline there. Then we're on to our very next port of call. There's a really beautiful cathedral here and lots of stunning architecture. And then we're going to cruise you into Valletta, where you've got the St. John Co-Cathedral there, beautiful Malta. And then we're going to cruise you on to our next port of call, which is Naples, on the stunning Amalfi Coast there. You've got the beautiful architecture and all the buildings hugging the coastline. And then we're going to be cruising you then into Civitavecchia. That's where our holiday will come to an end there. You'll have to get off the MS Coningsdam, and sadly that's all comes to an end. Wow, we really are exploring the Med there. Let's have a look at those details to give you a reminder. Now, this is a 22-night holiday. What we've given you here is the cruise-only price. If you wanted to maybe extend your stay in Rome before or after your holiday, or if you want to add in flights from anywhere across Australia, do give us a call and we can quote you separately if you want us to add on hotel stays, flights or transfers. But this price here is for cruise only for your 22 nights on board the MS Coningsdam, and what an adventure this is. We've got your prices there starting from $3,949 per person, and we're visiting these great ports of call that we were talking about before. I mean, we're starting our holiday in the port for Rome. We're going to be visiting Cartagena, Gibraltar, Malaga, Barcelona, Marseille, Livorno, Monte Carlo. We're back once again into the port for Rome. Then it's on to Dubrovnik, Kotor, Split, Ravenna, Corcula, Corfu, Catena, Valletta, Naples, and then we are back into the port for Rome once again. And then that's where our holiday comes to an end. If you do want to add in that hotel stay, maybe before or after, or your transfers or your flights, do give us a call and we can quote you separately. Toll free 1300 13 17 13. Well, we're out of time this time round. I'll be back next time round with more amazing deals from Vision Cruise. Bye-bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.